Hey, this is Phil again. This is my 14-speed bike. Got this about 15 years ago. I got my wife a bicycle too. We sort of farted around and she got sick and she never got to ride her bike, and I ride this occasionally. But I'm fixing to start riding it a lot more because, you know, having your legs working right is really something you need to do. I mean, walking right and being strong physically actually helps you mentally, because it keeps you from being depressed about it, you know, being out of shape. So I'm going to start riding again. I've got a stationary bicycle too, but being that I've had this 15 years and being that it sat in the garage for years with the tires flat, I ran into something recently. I just thought I'd show this to you. I got a well, it's actually, looks like it's, no, you can see it. There's a place on this tire where the rubber is actually just falling off of it, and that's absolutely not acceptable. That's very dangerous. These tires have 90 pounds of pressure in them, and if they do explode, if I do run across something and they do explode, they could bend the rim and throw me in the street, and I'm just not going to have that. I was surprised that, back when I was riding bikes and stuff as an American, in America we do things by inches, and you had 26-inch rims, you had 27-inch rims, you had 28-inch rims. Well, when I went to go get the tires for this thing, I found out there's a new number. Well, it's not new, but it's a standard numbering system called, in this case, it's 700. 700 by 25 is the size of that tire. And it's actually 700C by 25. But I couldn't find a tire. I really don't like those tires, because if you look at the sidewall here, there's not a lot of tire between you and a pothole. Now, I like the bike. I like the ram's horn bars because that's how I grew up riding my bike. But what I'm going to do is, I found these tires at Walmart. This is 700C. This is 700C road bike tire. It's a pretty sturdy tire. It's funny that that's what a tire comes in now. 700C. And I'm going to put those on here. Hopefully they'll work. They're larger than those tires. There'll be more sidewall on there. And had to get the tires from Walmart, and then I had to get these. These right here are 700C inner tubes, bike tube. I got these from Dick's Sporting Goods. And if you'll notice, it says the word Schrader on there. A Schrader valve is a standard valve on all American car tires. There's a valve called a Presta valve that a lot of people like to use on bicycles because it has a little valve locker on the top of it. Now, I don't like them because to me, they're first off, they're kind of fragile, and secondly, they make a lot more hassle in maintaining the pressure in the tube. But supposedly they keep the pressure in the tube better than a Schrader valve. We'll see. I might have to go to that. But I wanted to stay with the valve that's on it, and the valve that's on it's a standard Schrader valve. So we're going to put these tires on, and hopefully they'll fit, and hopefully things will do okay. I'm not going to show you the video of that because it's pretty basic. You take the rim off, you take the air out the tire, you take some tire, I call them irons, but they're actually just little levers like this right here, tire levers. You take these, you put one around once you get all the air out the tire, you push the tire back from the rim, and you try to make sure that you don't catch the inner tube when you take it out if you're trying to save the inner tube. And you put one of these in there, and you notice that there's a little hook there. You lock that on your spoke, and then the other one you take and you run the tire around, and you either take the tire out or you take the tube out if you're trying to fix the tube. So I'm not going to show you all that, but I just wanted to show you this, and we'll see what the after is. I mean, I really like these yellow tires because they match the yellow on the bike, and they do have other tires that would match that I could buy off the internet. But right now I just want to buy something that works, and I'm not really sure whether these 700C tires are going to fit on here, so we're going to put them on and see. And if they don't, at least because I bought them at local retailers, I can take the receipts and take them back. So hopefully it'll work, and that's where we stand. And I'll give you the second video after the tires get back on there, and hopefully things work out. Peace.